Hello lads, my name is Matt and today I will 100% complete the original Assassin's Creed 1 from 2007 in a single playthrough. That means no breaks, no sleep, just pure rise and grind, get yourself a bride mentality. This challenge is tougher than it seems, since not only do I have to beat the main missions, with no skipping cutscenes cause I ain't a madman, but also dozens and dozens of side missions that are spread out across 3 cities. And on top of that, there are countless collectibles in the world spread across 5 different areas. To be more precise, there are 400 flags that need collecting and 60 Templars that need slaying. And of course, we must not forget the modern day section where we need to snoop everything that can be snooped as Desmond Miles in Abstergo. At first glance, this challenge seemed easy. I mean, this ain't Assassin's Creed Valhalla with 1 billion different zits on a map. But I soon came to realize this challenge was going to push me over my mental capacity far beyond any game has done so before. Not gonna lie, this was the most draining challenge I ever did in my life, and half of the reason why was the outdated nature of this game. You don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me. So, I needed a new phone, so I went to the Apple store where these shady guys tried to sell me the new Apple Vision Pro. But the quality was absolutely horrendous. Must be broken, I thought. There is no way these many women would ever follow me so enthusiastically. Not even in VR. But before I could take it off and demand a refund, I got greeted by this bald guy and oh, hello there. Oh no, it turns out I didn't go to the Apple store but one of those weird second-hand electronic shops and got kidnapped. These guys were claiming that I was an assassin, but my only occupation was a waste of space. I didn't know what they were talking about. But for the sake of my life, I decided to play along to buy time for my grand escape. And plus, I got to hang out with Stacy over here. So they explained that they were going to hook me up to this machine and make me relive the memories of my ancestor, who was a legitimate assassin, unlike me. How does the machine work? I don't know, I kind of dozed. After completing a quick tutorial how to use my ligaments, I was thrown into the deep end. My new name was Altair ibn La'ahad, and I was a master assassin tasked with a very important mission: to retrieve a special treasure which, if it would fall in the wrong hands, could destroy the world and rob people of their freedom. Whew, okay man, don't panic, you got this, you've done this a bunch of times. Well, that could have gone worse. Oh man, what do I say to my boss? He's going to be so furious. Oh, I know, I'll just say that there was a huge explosion and everyone died. As long as no survivor appears as I'm explaining this, I should get away scot-free. Fuck! Well, turns out there were survivors. And not only that, the Templars, who are our biggest enemies, and the people who want to take away freedom from the public, are right at our doorstep, because I led them here. Oh man, I'm 100% gonna lose my job. How will I afford my hot pockets now? One problem at a time, Matt. My boss instructed me and 2 other janitors to jump off a 200-meter building. But it's okay since there was some hay on the bottom which perfectly cushioned our fall. Well, for the most part. After that, I showed these Templars the true power of gravity and we effectively defended our home and got to live another day. Oh, look at this, the boss wants to congratulate me in front of everybody. I bet he's going to give me such a big raise. Oh man, I'm going to buy so many hot pockets. No, oh no, what is going on here? Oh, hello there. I kinda forgot that that wasn't my life, but I was only reliving the life of my ancestor. Man, I need more dad lore. My ancestor had way more of an interesting life than me. But yeah, after snooping around and hitting all the dialogue options around Abstergo, I took a nap and fully refreshed why hello there, got back into the Animus and continued my new life as an assassin. I just hope my ancestor is faring better than me currently. Yeah, as it turns out, because I killed some innocent people, revealed myself to the enemy, and led that enemy straight to our hideout, I got stripped of all my ranks and now I'm effectively on the same level as the interns. Ugh. Well, it could be worse. At least I still have a job, but I'm on thin ice. Al-Mulim, my boss, gave a task to restore my honor by killing 9 targets who are abusing the people of these lands, and if I fail this task, I'm done for good. Okay, stay calm, Matt, you can do this. You've never failed before, so you should be fine. But before I could go on with my task, I first needed to complete a small test to see if I was ready to tail people and gather information. This was essentially the first time I got access to the open world, and I immediately made it count. I started collecting a bunch of flags on my way to complete this mission, and I already collected a whole bunch. This challenge will be easy, said the clueless math enthusiastically. As a professional stalker, I aced my test with ease, and with that made my way towards Damascus, where my first target lied. But not before getting stopped by the interns. Ugh. What is it, you plebs? Get me a coffee. What's this? Because I'm basically an intern at this point, they are demanding I help them with making and distribution of coffees. No! My life seriously sucks now. Now, here is where I made the decision. Since there was a metric ton of flags and waypoints and Templars to be killed, I decided not to focus on the collectibles for now. I was to go from city to city and complete main quests and side missions, while collecting as many flags and killing as many Templars as I could along the way. And once I finished all the missions, I was to return to these areas and cities and collect the rest of them. Simple enough, right? Right? I severely underestimated just how much of a pain these collectibles were. After collecting, waypointing, and running away for my life, I finally made it to my first city, and as a G, I blended with the local homeless people and made my way into Damascus. This is where I made another decision. Now, each city works in the same formula. You infiltrate a city, go to the branch bureau, find out who your target is, synchronize a waypoint to reveal the tasks you can do to find out more about your target, their whereabouts, their schedules, etc. And after you do a couple of them, you assassinate your target, return to the bureau, return to Al-Malim to report your kill, and go to a different city and repeat. Now, because my goal is to 100% complete this game, I must do all of the information collecting missions, as well as helping random citizens on the street, and of course, I have to synchronize all the viewpoints. As for the flags and Templars, which aren't conveniently pointed out on the map, I decide to, just like before, focus on missions, and if I see any collectibles or Templars that need collecting or slaying, I will collect or slay them. In future, I will skip talking about all of this because this is literally the only thing you do in this entire game right until the end. So from now on, I will just talk about the story and my mental decline while playing these mind-numbing repetitive missions. Speaking of which, my mental energy seems to be doing great. For now. So my first target was a weapons dealer and black marketer named Tamir. With that, I first wanted to make my way to the Assassin's Bureau and get information about him from my informant. But all I got is getting yelled at. I'm starting to think people don't like me very much. Well, after gathering information, I learned that Tamir was going to be inspecting the merchandise in the open, so I bid my time and assassinated his ass when I got the chance. But before Tamir could die, he revealed that he had mysterious brothers, or rather allies he was working with, and that he was only a piece of the puzzle. Anyway, I made my way all the way back to Al-Malim to flex on him about how easy the job was, and also asked him to give me my old job back. Or at the very least, get me a higher status than the interns. But Al-Malim wasn't budging. He was dead set on teaching me a valuable lesson or whatever and making me earn my rank back. Ugh, fine, I will trust in my boss. He would never do anything to hurt me. Oh great, the interns want my help with the copies again. The machine is right there, you don't need me to show you how to use it every time. Well, after walking around Abstergo some more, reading Stacy's secret fanfictions and taking a nap, I returned to my life as an assassin, and this time I had two new targets. One in Acre and one in Jerusalem. Oh, finally, a city I actually know, so I decided to go to Jerusalem. There, I went to the Assassin's Bureau again and talked to my informant. Oh shit, it's Malik. That's the guy we left for dead and who lost his arm and his brother because of us. Anyway, how's it going, Malik? You seem like you lost some weight, like a whole arm's worth. High five, but... Oh, never mind. I don't think Malik likes me very much. After getting yelled at and roasted for having a small penis, it's average in some countries, okay? I learned my target this time was a slave trader named Talal. He was a slippery man because after finding out his hidden bat cave filled with homeless people and crack addicts, man, I must have missed a crazy ass party. I found him, but the coward immediately started to run away. Too bad for him because I was the 100-meter dash champion in my middle school for the gifted and managed to easily catch up to him and assassinate him. Before dying, Talal was saying some stuff about how he was saving the lives of these people, blah 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 blah. Not gonna lie, I dozed off for a second there again. Okay, well, quick intermission. It's so cool that all of these real-life historical figures actually died on these dates you assassinate them in the game. It's these little details that made Assassin's Creed stand out so much, which inevitably turned it into a juggernaut of a franchise it is today. So anyway, I learned my second target this time was a doctor going by the name of Garnier de Naples. Nailed it. The Grand Master of the Knights Hospitalier, one of the Christian orders of the Crusaders similar to Templars. After doing the same thing as in Damascus and Jerusalem, I found Garnier and tracked him down to his clinic, and what I saw was horrible. People who lost their minds, sick in body and mind, being treated as stock. Who could do these kinds of cruel things to innocent people? Well, after navigating my way around the AX anime convention... Ugh, what is that smell? I took Garnier and took his life with my bare hands, just like before. Huh? Was I starting to like the feeling of taking someone's life? Anyway, Garnier was again spewing some bullshit about how he was actually saving these people and how his soldiers were former mental patients themselves or something. But I didn't listen. I just made my way back to Basyap for the 10th time and had a civil conversation with Al-Malim in regards to restoring my past job. Give me back my job! No! Give me back my job! No! Give me back my job! No! Well, that was worth a try. Oh great, the interns are back. You want me to show you how to use the copy machine this time? Ugh, fine, I have nothing better to do anyway. Now at this point, I was playing this game for 6 hours straight, and I wasn't even half done with it. To make matters even worse, my friends who were in my chat while I was playing the game started to go to bed one by one. I was left alone. Well, no turning back now. I got 3 fresh new targets and a whole night of solitude on my hands. I killed this fat guy in Damascus, this royal dipshit in Acre, and the mayor of Jerusalem in, well, Jerusalem. I was starting to doubt myself. Day in and day out, I did the same thing. Wake up, snoop around, get to a city, find information, kill targets. Day in, day out. Seconds turned into minutes, minutes turned into hours, and hours have not turned into a promotion at my workplace. I became numb. I just ran around. Did my job. Is this what it's like to be an adult? Just aimlessly running around and doing what your boss tells you to do? Then come back home to a wife that doesn't give you any attention, and a bald homeless guy living in your doghouse who gives you a little too much attention? What happened? Oh, I just spaced out and played for 5 more hours without realizing it. This is it. I became insane. This game has numbed my mind so much I lost all sense of time. Wait, what is this? Wait, what is this? In my trance, I managed to kill 2 more targets? The Grand Master of the Knights Teutonic in Acre and a weird guy trying to burn books in Damascus? That means it's almost complete. My journey, it's almost at the end. 1 more target and I'll have my old job back. Man, I'm gonna miss those interns and their dumb questions. I'm not going to lie, they really started to grow on me. My coworkers also started to like me more. Wow, I really did learn a valuable lesson. Being an asshole will really hinder you in life. With my newfound respect for people, I made my way to Jerusalem to eliminate my final target. The man who started me on this journey, Robert the Sable, the Grand Master of the Templar Order. Our biggest enemy. With my new job back, I tracked him down and was ready to respectfully ask him to die. Ew, a woman! Oh, what is this? Get it out of my sight! What is this? Have I failed again? No, it can't be. I can't lose my job twice because of the same man. This time, I'm different. I treat people with respect, and I will respectfully take Robert's life. On my trusty horse's back, I ride like the wind. Headstrong, I enter a war zone, ignoring the conflict in front of me and killing people on all sides with a single goal in mind. Kill the man who embarrassed me twice. Metal clacking, arrows flying, bones cracking under my sword. I finally make it. It's just you and me, Robert, and all these other people. I swing my sword with all my might, dodge with the swiftness of a... Oh shit, I died. I swing my sword with all my might, dodge with the swiftness of a cat, enter the... Oh shit, I died again. I swing my sword with all my might, dodge with the swiftness of a cat, and enter a zone of focus I have never known before. And by the time I could blink, I was holding a dying Robert in my hands. What's this? He revealed that all the people I killed were working together? Oh yeah, I guess they all did mention something like that once they died. But what's this? There was another man who was using the Crusades to enrich himself and find the sacred relic called the Apple of Eden, which allows its user to control the masses. And that person is Al-Mualim? That can't be. Al-Mualim was my mentor, my boss. He was like a father to me. There was only one way to know the truth. I ride for Masyaf. When I get there, my co-workers immediately attack me. What's this? Are they jealous of me getting my old job back? No, that can't be it. I learned to respect my fellow man, and I know Al-Mualim is behind this madness. In my greatest time of need, Malik and the interns come to my help. I wasn't alone anymore. So I respectfully massacred my co-workers and made my way to Al-Mualim. There he admits to everything. To manipulating me into doing his dirty work, to enslaving my co-workers, to having secret parties without inviting me. I had enough. I was furious. But I couldn't kill a man that was like a father to me. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. He was too powerful. You know what they say? An apple a day keeps the homeless away. Al-Mualim forced me to Netflix and chill, telling me I will call him daddy by the end of the night. Then I realized something. There was no one around, and most of the senior staff was being killed by the interns. If I could kill Al-Mualim, I would get his job. I could finally buy that fidget spinner I always wanted. But could I really kill a man that did so much for me? For a simple fidget spinner? I did it. That fidget spinner is as good as mine. What's this? Are these locations of the rest of these relics? Wow, I wonder what I'm going to do with this information. Oh, it's over. I'm back at Abstergo. Assassins are attacking, and I got Altair's Eagle Vision ability and I can see these weird symbols? Oh man, this story is just getting good. I wonder what's going to happen next. Oh, the credits are rolling. Well, that's nice. Ending on a cliffhanger. Well, there we have it. I spent 14.5 hours straight playing Assassin's Creed 1. Honestly, it was a cool experience playing the first game in a series with over 20 entries, and seeing the seeds being planted in terms of gameplay and the story in general. The game is very repetitive throughout its entire runtime, and the mechanics are dated as heck. Half the time Altair won't go the direction you want him to go, and as soon as you look at the guards for 0.2 seconds, they decide you are the public enemy number 1 and start to attack you. No questions asked. It's a cool concept that you have to use the crows to navigate the cities and remain anonymous, but it gets really tedious at times and makes the game feel so slow. But with all that being said, I still enjoyed my time with this game, even if I did die while playing it. This is a picture of me I took after going to sleep at like 6 AM after completing this game. Speaking of which, did I manage to 100% complete this game? Well, take a look at this beauty. All of these memories synchronized, all the side content beaten, and yes. After 14 hours, I wasn't able to find even half of the total collectibles. I was done. I didn't have any energy left. This game broke me. It broke me so much that for the next month I was healing from the mental wounds this game gave me. And after all that effort, I still didn't manage to 100% complete it. I gave up. I didn't want to spend 5 more hours on a game this frustrating with so little of my energy left. So I quit. I failed my challenge. But at least I was happy that I completed all the side content and missions. There was still pride in that. My next challenge is to try to beat the OG Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare on veteran difficulty. That should be way easier and not nearly as mentally draining or as difficult of a challenge as this was, right? Right?